Hey, Drew Miller, friendly neighborhood hippie here, just hanging out at the Salt Spring homeless community shelter here. Right now there's about 8 or 9 of us here, just hanging out, staying warm. It's been pretty windy and pretty rainy for the last month or so. I've been here since September 12th, and it's now November the 6th. And probably met 500, 600 people since I've been here, of them 200 being homeless, transient, people without jobs, looking for work, some disenfranchised, and mostly just looking for a warm place to stay, community, a sense of belonging, home, family, people who are looking for food, not a handout. Actually, this shelter here on Tuesdays, you grab a number, you line up around 10 a.m. and if you get your number in the 30s, you probably get your food around 1:30. It's a bag of chocolate Cheerios, Minute Maid orange juice, a block of cheese, and some Quaker oatmeal bars. That's Tuesday mornings. If you're not here, be square. And there's actually about 200 organic farmers on this island with hundreds of acres, thousands of acres of land. They're doing awesome. They've got all kinds of woofers and people helping on the land, but they're still making a lot more food than they actually can sell. There's apples growing in abundance right now. Every tree here is an apple tree, and the 2 grocery stores on the island sell apples from Fiji and Thailand and Mexico for $2 a pound, which is about $1 an apple. And we're just shaking trees and getting hundreds of apples. And it just made me open up and realize that there's something going on with the food supply and like where we're getting our food from, and what is food. What are you feeding yourself? If you are what you eat, then are you a good strong piece of steak, or are you fish, or are you an onion or a mushroom, or are you a craft dinner or a lean cuisine? I don't know. There's a convenience factor to eating lean cuisine, I suppose, but when you eat it every day, you are what you eat. And the other point as well is it's just about the beer's diamonds, right? When you throw out the amount of food that grocery stores throw out, that's how they keep the prices so high, right? If they had to actually supply and demand and actually sell out of food, they say, well, customers wouldn't want us to be out of pineapples for a day. That would just be unreasonable. But they'll sit on the shelf for a couple of days until they start going bad and no one's bought them yet, and they throw them out and they sit in the garbage locked up, and nobody can have them or they will get charged. Actually, we're going to talk about something else. We have a project called open sourced heart space. The idea is that benefactors will purchase, donate land and shelter to actually provide space for people that aren't able to provide space for themselves through their own business enterprises. Maybe that would be a course that would be taught in that space, but the idea is these spaces are for people to just unwind, relax, be themselves, feel safe to create passionately, whether that's music or art or cooking or dancing or martial arts. It's a really cool idea, and we're getting a lot of support. There's a lot of people on board, and we're going to have to stay tuned to see when the first official for open source heart space is actually available for use. Actually, we had a beta prototype last week in the Fulford Inn at 2661 Fulford Ganges Road. It's an old abandoned lot. Really nice building with a big, huge stone fireplace, and there are 10 suites upstairs, and the state that we found it in was, it was ripped apart, and a couple of the windows were out, and it was pretty much gutted. There's still a pizza oven in it, and we just went in and started cleaning it up and making it look better, and put some stuff in places, found a couple of couches, found some flooring, found some poly, and put up the windows, and someone lit a fire in the fireplace because they checked it out and they saw that the flue was open and it was clean. Construction of the fireplace was amazing, so we'd been cooking in there for a week, and farmers were coming by and providing food just for free, and just because they had extra, and we were making it as meals, and we had abundance of food, abundance of fun, lots of art, lots of laughs, lots of art, music was had, and it was a beautiful time until the police came and told us that we weren't allowed to be there because the owner had other ideas, and since then, since we voiced our opinion and offered a potluck to the community to come and support, which did actually bring a lot of attention, a lot of inquiries. A lot of people are just kind of like, whoa, what are you doing? What do you mean it's okay to use a space that's unused? Especially on this island, because it's a huge vacation island. It's a really, really resource-rich, just really beautiful space, and so the land prices are really high. There's 10,000 people on this island, and there's 10 real estate offices, so 3, 4, 5 employees per office. There's a lot of land going around, 5 million, 10 million, 2 million, $500,000, and which is fine because someone buys it, but it's their like 4th property, and it just sits there, and it says no trespassing. You can't be there, you can't use it, you can't enjoy nature, and they put up their tarmac driveways, and now nature can enjoy nature, and then they get these septic systems where they want to pump all of their refuse into a little holding tank where it just gets really, really gross, and then they dump it into the ocean. It's a real thing. That's what they do with it. They just dump it in the ocean. It's not good. It's not the way to do things. Compost. Natural earth degradation. Did you know that your plastic bags are probably more compostable than your McDonald's cheeseburger? Actually, your McDonald's cheeseburger out, it will stay there forever. You leave a plastic bag in the forest, it's gone in a month. So don't worry about plastic bags. Seriously. Worry about pop bottles. Those things are crazy. They just throw those right in the ocean. They take all the caps off. You know how they ask you to take the caps off? It's because they don't want them to be able to hold anything anymore. I mean, that's just a supposition. But, what else should we worry about? You should fear not living a full life every day and not saying, well, I'm only me, I can only do what I can do, or maybe tomorrow I can do something. This is my first blog since I've been talking about it for years and years. So we're going to put this on, see if we get people to like it, and maybe make a new one some other time. And try new things, because you will probably like them, in which case you don't, in which case you will like knowing that you don't like it. But if you don't try new things, then you'll just be scared of those new things. And scariness sucks. So do something really stupid tonight. Do it. Do something weird. Poke yourself in the eye. If you want to. It doesn't matter. Okay. Love you.